Alright. Oh my god. Alright. We can finally start the stream, guys. I apologize for the delay. I had to make sure that I'm in a quiet environment before I can stream. Which I think I'm not. But today, guys, we're going to be doing a Red review. Because I think I've announced this on my community tab before. That I'm going to be doing a Reddit review. Alright, actually, I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a Reddit review, and some of you really want me. Some of you want me to do it. And I have to say though, I was kind of planning to do this at some point in my channel, but I didn't know if you guys were interested in it, so that's the reason why I asked you in the Reddit review. So in the Subreddit in the community tab. So and now we're finally doing it, which is cool. We're going to be checking out some posts here. I've actually visited this site before, like I think 4 days ago I posted something here, but to be honest with you guys, I haven't been seeing what's I've been posting a lot of stuff in Reddit, but I haven't been actually, checking out the content that's being seen in Reddit before. Reason I guess the reason why is because I usually consume most of my stuff. I usually watch content on YouTube and on Facebook, but Reddit not that much. Anyways, when I want to do some, when I want to check some, I don't usually look at Blender tutorials anymore. To be honest with you guys, because I feel like the thrill of figuring out what's in Blender is figuring it out on your own. And if I really it's only if I really gave up that I would search a tutorial online, and for that I would usually go to YouTube and not really the Blender subreddit. Although last time I've been here, I saw some really cool stuff. I think I've seen someone recreate a painting of a crowd visiting like some kind of church, a church that sort of resembles what's it called? The church from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is very cool. And I also saw a bunch of Toon Shader stuff there. And speaking of which, guys, freaking might as well explain to you guys my qualifications as a Blender user, because I feel like some of you guys may be coming to this thinking that I'm a Blender expert or something, and that's not really the case. Yes, I do have some sort of experience with some of Blender's features. If you've seen some of my works in the past, I do Toon Shader stuff in Blender. I do a lot of Toon Shader stuff in Blender, and I've done some animations as well. I've only touched on the making photorealistic renders in Blender during the time when I was only starting to get to know Blender. I followed the donut tutorial. The donut tutorial, of course, had to be photorealistic and rendered in cycles, which doesn't support any, the node shader to RGB, which is necessary for creating Toon Shaders. So I had to go first on making some photorealistic stuff in Blender. I'm also not a VFX guy. I saw some people post here about some renders they did that overlap onto real life footage. Like the stuff that they make on on Marvel films and stuff, like CGI on movies, on what would say real movies, with real actors. So I don't have any experience with that either. Although I did check once a a tutorial by Default Cube. A shout out to him. I saw him do a VFX tutorial once, but I never really got into doing any rendering at that point. And I also what else am I not experienced with in Blender? I guess I'm also not really a geometry nodes guy, though. I did I did create the building generator once before, but I'm not confident enough to say that I'm knowledgeable in creating procedural stuff in Blender, both on the shader stuff and the geometry node stuff. Just to although going off of my weaknesses, let me just tell you guys some other things I'm also good at. I'm also good at making. Also, my good at making. Yeah, I guess I'm just a toon shader and animation guy. So, a toon shader animation guy, and I guess I also I also dabbled upon the Blender video editor, but I guess no one really talks about the Blender video editor. It sucks ass. I would rather I would rather freaking go to I'd rather use DaVinci Resolve. Heck, I would even go so far as to say I would rather use freaking Windows Movie Maker than the Blender video editor, because the freaking render, they sort of use the same render engine, or at least the render process as in their 3D modeling software. and it kind of sucks because it feels like they're rendering frame by frame, unlike in, say, DaVinci Resolve. It sort of feels much more efficient the way they create videos there. So I guess that's my qualifications, guys. I also do some rigging as well, animation. Shit, I'm just repeating myself. So yeah, that's what I do. And I guess I also made this VRM model, but that's not really entirely Blender. I also had to use Unity for that, which I'm completely a noob at. I just sort of used Unity to create this one VRM model, and I sort of abandoned that software completely. So yeah, that's my experience with Blender, guys. So I'm going to be going through these posts right now. Not only freaking criticizing it or something. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna be I'm gonna be rating these stuff at all. It's more so like a learning experience for me as much as it is a learning experience for you guys. So, anyways, I also wanna get back into doing some photorealistic stuff in Blender, and as well as learn some new stuff that maybe I can apply to my animations going forward. So yeah, let's go with the first post here. I sorted out the post here according to what's hot right now, because I want to see what's the best in the and trending right now. I think I've already seen what's certain at the top. So plus if I sort this by the top, there might be some renders that are made using, I don't know, Blender 2.79, the freaking primordial soup of Blender. So let's start off with this post entitled, "We put 3 unopened bags of chips in an industrial CT scanner, exported the STL mesh files, and then rendered them in Blender." Ooh, what's this? Oh, hold on a minute, let me just check if my sound is okay. Wait, I think my sound is okay. All right, let's go back to the post. Wow, wait, is this Okay, so I forgot to mention, guys, that I also have experience doing some 3D printing, in a sense, with an asterisk, because me and my dad are sort of learning how to use Blender in creating some common dental products like dentures, crowns, and bridges. Because a trend in dentistry right now is that we wanna be more efficient in creating those said products by applying 3D printing, and we figured that there was this there's this sort of add-on in Blender called Blender for Dental, and it sort of supports it sort of helps us dentists create dental products like dentures, etc., etc. The thing I said, in a more efficient manner without having to go to a dental technician to do this shit. And I have to say though, the way he describes it in this post really reminds me of how the dental CAD workflow works. Like you would first scan a patient's teeth using a scanner. Export the STL mesh files. I think you sort of missed a step here. After scanning this, after scanning it, you actually have to. Actually, wait, no. Oh yeah, you do have to export as STL, I guess. So you first scan a model. In my case, like a teeth. And then like a software will freaking turn this into an STL, and then you put it into like a design software like Blender, or in dentistry we have to there are other programs that use like this Blue Sky Bio, there's Tree Shape, there is Tree Shape, there is, I forgot the other one. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. So we basically scan, we turn it into an STL, then we put it into designing software, then we slice it for 3D printing, and we do 3D printing after that. And I guess this guy just sort of he just kind of scanned it, put to export to STL and render it in Blender, which I guess less more. I guess in my opinion it's just less impressive, but yeah, okay. Although I don't think there's such a scanner that gives models that would instantly give models a material. Materials, guys, if you don't know, is like the thing that turns the shape of whatever you scanned into something much more believable. Like for example, the orangeness of this Cheetos, the roughness of this what's it called? This Ridge chips. I think you guys call it Ridge chips, right? And this sort of powderiness of the Doritos. Like I think this is something that you should have to manually put into Blender. So although I have to say the materials look pretty impressive, though it sort of looks believable. I wonder what sort of scanner did they use for this? It is cool as shit. Very interesting. It sucks that this for a human body, but this is, yeah. This comment right here is actually pretty true in real life. Like I feel like just for the scanner, it would cost like around. It would cost around, I think, 50,000 or 100,000 pesos. You guys can just convert it. Yeah, 50 to 100,000 Philippine pesos to just get a scanner to, to scan this stuff. Which is why in the medical field we would usually maybe just borrow from a lab to help us scan like teeth and stuff. And then we have to you would have to then we then have to buy the software to use this the designing software that we would use to create stuff like dentures and stuff. The software that I said before, Blender for Dental, which is the add-on. It's an add-on to Blender. Costs around fuck, I forgot how. I'm gonna search up Blender for Dental. Blender for Dental, Blender for Dental's modules, or in this case add-ons, can oh shit, that's a hold on, what's the, how do I find the, oh here, the shop. So this is the add-on that I'm talking about, Blender for Dental. As you can see here, just for one add-on, that's not even the complete package, by the way. One add-on for would cost around $79 to around freaking $599, depending on what you use it for. And just to note, guys, this is actually the cheaper side, because this is like one-time purchases. For programs that are more notable in dentistry, like Exocad and TreeShape, they sort of function around a subscription model, where you have to pay like either monthly or annually to use some of their softwares. And I would say though, these are compared to these prices, their monthly or annual prices are actually much more expensive. I think I can search it up right now. If I search up Exocad price, yep, they have a license model. God damn it, this is this is really this is the Exocad and TreeShape. I would say it's like the equivalent of using freaking Adobe. Like they're pretty efficient in what they do, but hold on, where is it? Here it is, Exocad web shop. They're pretty efficient in what they do, but the pricing list is so shit that it's sort of hard for, oh my god, 200, 600. Oh my god, really? Let me just see what's their delivery time. €600, my god. And that's not even going with the products that cost around more than this with a with an annual price or something. It sucks. It's hard for beginners to get into Dental CAD at this point. Which is why I sort of appreciate Blender for Dental for making it much more manageable. Though the pricing of these sorts of these models is fucking it's still a long way to go. You have to get $599 for just one add-on, and it's not even the complete package. Like it's shit. These guys are raking up money, and it's still I have to say this is actually the much more manageable price list, man. But anyways, let's go back to Reddit. I just hope that for other fields, getting into 3D printing is much more manageable. But fuck, the medical industry is really shit right now. But these are good chips, though. I have to say. Let's go down this list. Okay, we got an ad. Oh wow, this is okay. Here we go. Here's something that I have more, I can safely say that I have some experience on. This is a toon shaded car animated to look like what's it called? What's the deja vu anime? It's like with the gas meme. This looks really cool, but I actually once, I think I announced before in my Facebook page that I was thinking of doing a horror movie before, but that never came. And that horror movie I was planning to be all black and white. It's sad to say I actually sort of canceled the project because that's too much of an ambitious project to do right now. It sucks. But wow, that actually looks good. I actually want to see what people would what how what some people think should be the improve upon in this post. Evidently, I think we need a racing short. This animation style fits perfectly. Alright. Nothing negative so far. My suggestion is do it. Maybe use some classic midnight club cars. It's a Blackbird 911. Is that like a model or something? Street race between two people trying to be first to the drive-thru. Oh, that's nice. Deja vu. Alright, here we go. Here's my kind. Yeah, it's like the, I forgot what's the name of this anime again? Fuck. Yeah, Initial D. Yeah. This guy. Initial D. I haven't watched it before, but I've seen the music that comes from this anime. It's pretty sick. Looks nice. What do you think of the idea of doing something in the style of Sin City? I think it's the style of Sin City. It's just sort of lacking some of the blood, the redness. Though that only appears when blood is thing. I have to wonder, how did this guy make this? I think he used some sort of noise texture for this. With a texture coordinate of that makes it look stretched out like this, with a separate XYZ node or something. Guy needs to. I would love to see maybe a post here that maybe shows the what's it called, the behind the scenes of this. What do you guys think? Deja vu? Gas. Yeah, this guy's like sort of asking for feedback, but this post is already it's peak perfection. I think it's actually much better than the any of the animations that I've been working on recently. So yeah, for this guy, Cosmoloop, just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe if you wanna mimic the anime style, I suggest maybe when you go to your when you go to a graph editor, and you look at all the factors that make this animation, you need to add like maybe the step interpolation modifier. Maybe that will give the animation a more anime aesthetic by making it more choppy, but that's just my opinion. And plus, that's for a specific art style. I don't know if you if this is gonna be a what's it called, an anime art style at all. Anyway, it looks good. Let's go back to the home page right here. Okay, here's the chip. Just another ad. Okay, we checked this already. Ooh, my take on the donut in Blender. Oh my god. I think is this a procedural thing? This has to be a procedural thing, right? My take on the donut tutorial. That looks nice. Like it's these sort of shapes are sort of forming the outline of a donut, and it looks nice, man. Okay, I think I can kind of see what he's doing. He sort of, I think he turned the donut into a curve, or at least the what's it called, the edges that are going through the donut like this, and then he turned it into a curve. Then he made a bunch of spheres follow it using geometry nodes. So what he did first is I think he made a torus. Deleted all the loops that goes horizontally. Turned those vertical loops into a curve using geometry nodes. Then I think he used a follow path to make a bunch of spheres go around it. I don't know if you guys if it makes sense, but I think that's what he did. Yeah, come on now, share. Yeah, please share the geometry nodes. This looks really cool. Although I don't see what's the what I would use this for, but looks nice. What the heck? Also 3D wizard back. Yeah, man. I got back from my party with the Shadow Wizard money game. It's if we can went to Peri Peri. It was my first time going to Peri Peri, and I've tried out some of the sauces. I love their Cajun sauce, and there's this. I think there was this soy sauce that made everything that I've tasted taste like what's it called? Asian food. Although that's my opinion, it's pretty cool. My brain started registering what I'm meant to see. Yeah, it's. I wanna see like someone like Default Cube break down how someone did this. Yeah, share the geometry notes, please. We'll watch it all day. Maybe. I mean, it looks satisfying to watch, but I don't know if I can say that I would watch it all day. Easily the best donut version ever made. Absolutely love it. Somehow I still got hungry looking at it. What do you mean? This actually makes me more. This actually breaks my mind more than it makes me hungry. Anyway, I don't have anything to say to this. I'm not really a geometry node expert. By the way, guys, if you want to learn more about geometry nodes, it's just checking this guy called Default Cube. He was the guy that made me understand geometry nodes and shader nodes more than I would have if I maybe kept watching, you know, other notable Blender users in YouTube. So yeah, that's this is pretty sick. It's cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, speaking of which, notice that Blender is the top 1% of of Reddit. The Blender subreddit is the top 1%. That's pretty impressive. I didn't know that. I didn't know Blender has a big community in Reddit. That's pretty cool. All right, so that was the donut. Next up is what's this? Ooh. Oh my god, Blender's finally good at UV packing without paid add-ons. 3.51 on the left, 3.6 on the right. What? Oh wow. Wait a minute. Let's see this right now. I mean, I can kind of see what you're saying. It's like compared to 3.5, 3.6 sort of makes better use of the space given. Although for this one, I can barely see it. That's sort of a minimal change, right? Can you guys sort of see what's the for this image alone? I don't really see it. I mean, yeah, it sort of makes much more use of the space given, but I don't know if that's like UV Packer as well. What's UV Packer? Let me search that up. UV Packer Blender. Ooh. UV Packer Blender. UV Packer for Blender is a free. Ooh, free. that's a stark contrast to where the fuck Exocad is selling right now. UV Packer for Blender is a free add-on and program for 3D artists and the 3D industry. It's an optimal automated single-click UV packing app for the highest 3D market requirements. Ooh. The global 3D trends dictate rapid production cycles and header geometries. Now, okay, is this an automatic UV creator, UV map creator, or does it only help me optimize the space given for textures and stuff? Mechanized process. Our ideology is simple. A time where AI paints pictures and cars drive alone, I should not have to manually move islands around the event. So wonderful answer to the laborious work of UV packing. Okay, that sort of makes me think that you're kind of using AI, which I guess using AI for this part of the process specifically is not as controversial as maybe stealing a person's work and making it and using it to create your own art. Yeah, I think this is a good example of using AI for art in an ethical way. It's a much more ethical way of using AI to create art. Heavy engineering. UV Packer for Blender regrets on 14 years of engineering for Autodesk. Ooh, Autodesk 3ds Max. Wow, I haven't I'd heard of that name in a while. A strategy that is specifically designed to serve the needs of 3D artists, game studios, ArcViz. Alright. Okay, based on what I've seen, this is more so a space optimizer rather than a automatic UV generator. This looks nice. Ooh. IRC, I found your channel through the Blender sub. Oh really? Really, Ouija? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool of you too. It's pretty cool to know. Wow. Hey, thanks for checking out my post, I guess. I haven't been posting in the subreddit though. I've been posting on other subreddits like the Ben 10 subreddit because I've been creating Ben 10 stuff recently. And I noticed that with Reddit, it sort of awards those that are less famous, or in this case has less karma, which I guess is good for those that are still not, doesn't have a name didn't make their mark in any social media platforms. But it did kind of make it hard for me to to show my work to other people. So that's why I'm not really posting in the subreddit that much anymore. But hey, that's good to know. Anyways, I guess this is the UV Packer. I think I'm gonna bookmark this. It's maybe useful in the near future. All right. Okay, so that's this post right here. What else can I? What else is here? Donut, UV Packer. What's this? Am I ready for how do I pronounce this? Weta? Weta. Yeah, I believe I first saw the donut, I think, but whatever it was a post from quite a while. Oh, the donut and coffee riding a car, was it? I think that was my first render this year. So that I think it was I posted that when I returned on YouTube. I was thinking of maybe wait, what's this? Is this not safe for work? What am I watching right now? What is this shit? Someone rendered this in Blender? What the fuck? Where's his face? What the fuck? What's with his arm? Is this an AI generated something? the fuck? I don't think there's a lot on YouTube. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here right now. What the fuck is this? Alright, that was weird. Moving on. Let's just pretend that I didn't see anything. Final Forest Creek Fluid Sim Reel. Oh wow. Now this looks really photorealistic, man. If this post wasn't posted in Blender, I would have thought this was posted in. This was footage from Amazon or something. Yo, there's even a tutorial link? Sweet. Let's see. Tutorial link in the comments. What's the name of this guy? Baron Jude. Might as well share the recording of that. Oh my god, 15 minutes? I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have time for that. Now this is maybe let's see a preview of it. Joshua Daly. Ooh. Hey yo? Yo, okay. wait, I need to move myself. Oh fuck, wait a minute. Bloody is beyond ready. Bloody is beyond ready for Weta. What's Weta? I still don't know what's Weta. What's Weta, guys? Anyway, wait, hold on. I need to move my guy. Cause oops, I don't have legs. This guy seems to like the bottom left side for some reason. Alright, there we go. How did this guy make the... Wait, hold on. How did this guy make the water sim? Oh my god, an hour? What the hell? Who watches this for 1 hour? Alright. What the heck? Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this video on mute on the live stream just in case there's some copyright music or something. What's this add-on he uses? Let me see. I can't see what's this add-on that he's using right now. I don't have the patience for this. This tutorial is too long. Oh my god. Oh, anyways, if you guys want to see this, my god's unlisted, really? If you guys want to see this, I think there's a link to this tutorial in the comment section here. So yeah, go check this guy out if you want to see this fluid sim. I don't think I'm interested in this right now. Maybe I'll check it out later on my free time. But since we're checking out the rest of this posts, we got you know, spend our time wisely. Ooh, okay, some Toon Shader stuff. Tachikoma animation feedback is pretty much appreciated. Yo, how did he do the? Did he use a mix shader with his Toon shaders and apply the transparency? It's nice. That about looks really clunky though. But I don't think a step interpolation is the problem here. It's actually looks really choppy now. Want to add some weight to the mech, I say increase the speed at which it slides out of the alley, and when it hits the motorcycle, make it lift its left legs a little. Yeah, I think this has more to do with how you animate it, how the animator animates it. We fix up the keyframes a bit. Also, I noticed that the background looks really realistic compared to the to the robot. I think it's a stylistic choice, but I mostly prefer my backgrounds to stay in the same style as my characters. And so I create a building generator using toon shaders. But I do see a lot of anime tutorials that sort of uses anime characters juxtaposed to semi-real life environments. So it isn't really, you know, too weird, but it's just a preference of mine. Yeah, I think this guy says it. Wow, man, this looks phenomenal already. You don't need to take my advice, but since you asked for it and the fact that this has so much potential, mainly focus on lighting as you mainly nailed so many great things about this, like environment looks busy and not bland, interesting camera movements, fun animation effects, and a really sweet invisible transition. I found this my completely unprofessional yet somewhat educated opinion on what a rulebook. A really good way to make your subject realistic grounded in this environment. Choose the brightest highlight part. Yeah, your subject really sticks out a lot. And in my opinion, not a good way, but I think that's more of a preference thing rather than something I would think is objective. No, nothing in art is subjective. It's purely subjective. Though I do like your your shirt is really on point though. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can add to this, but really cool animation. Really want to see how you made that guy invisible, and those particle effects, man. That looks really cool. I think that's a grease pencil or a toon shader. No, that's definitely some sort of. So that has to be some sort of particle effect or something. Anyways, slides forwards. No, I think that's supposed to be the point, because his feet is made out of wheels, and yeah, I think it's supposed to slide like that maybe. And you know, based on the toon shader that he's using, I think there needs to be some sort of suspension of disbelief in what he's in the movement of the character. Anyways, let's move on to the next post here. What is next? Chroma animation. Ooh, okay, what's this? Try tiramisu node setup on the street scene. Oh, this looks nice. And this looks really creative. Like, everything here is actually made out of tiramisu. Like from the cars to the roads to the intersection to the buildings. These buildings has gotta be generated using geometry nodes. So I'm sort of noticing a pattern with it. Like from the windows and the first floor beneath it. Alright, stop playing. It's really nice. I have to say, it's gotta be a pain having to animate each of these humans. Because you gotta like rig one of them one by one. Unless there's a sort of instancing that they did to make the process much easier. Oh, here we go. Is this a tutorial or is it's just short? Never mind. Okay. It's cool. What else is here? Yeah, the transparency node on the yeah, I must have used a transparency node for that robot animation. Maybe. But it looked too flashy to just be a transparency node, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna move myself to the left corner again. Because this looks really jarring. Me sitting in the sort of middle of my screen. Hold on. Alright, let's move myself here. My freaking. Here we go. One thing they could have done was make one animation that can be applied to all. Yeah, maybe, but the tiramisu scene seems too I mean, there were some people that were turning right and left on some of the pathways there, and they could have maybe made some sort of unique animations for those. Either way, you know, it's a talent what they did with that tiramisu scene. Alright, what else is here? Another ad. My progress with Blender and 3D so far. What's this? 36,000 faces. 36,000. That's cool. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to add here. It's a really smooth animation. What the fuck? You guys hear? You guys hear that? There's like a it's currently raining in my house right now, and there was this thunder that came. Is that picked up by the mic? Oh my god. Anyways, this looks a cool animation. I'd say the rigging is a pretty it's a pretty hard thing to master, because you have to learn about inverse kinematics, forward kinematics, and all of the freaking bone constraints. And I think this person sort of had to work with a lot of bones. Was there a little bit of yeah, there seemed to be a lot of what's it called? What's that principle of animation that I forgot about? It's the one wherein the character sort of jerked a bit, jerked slightly. Like he didn't just sort of land on one pose. He sort of had to. There was some sort of a little bit of forward momentum before she locked her legs on the ground. Which I kind of appreciate, because it made her movements much more realistic. I can kind of see this character being in some sort of game like Street Fighter or something. Anyways, that's cool. What else is here? Geometry Notes Jiggly Pudding by Blender Studio 3.6. What is this? Ooh. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of this old app game that I used to play called Pudding Monsters. Like the goal of the game was that there were a bunch of these pudding monsters scattered around the board, and the goal of this game was to bring them all together and form one big pudding without sliding them off screen. And this really reminded me of that. Anyways, I want to see how they did this. Is this there has to be some sort of physics to it, right? This is my favorite pudding. The satisfying jiggle. Looks like flan, actually. And now the thing about it, this looks more like flan than than pudding. Oh, and I guess this is the blend file. Very cool. I think this could be useful for creating VRM models in the future if I want some jiggle physics. Overall, pretty cool animation. Pretty cool thing he did. What else is here? Oh, wait, how long have I been streaming right now? Pudding. I'm more of a. I haven't tried pudding before. I would tried flan, and I also never tried the sort of jelly that that you would put on a plate. Not the ones that are like served in small sizes, in tiny sizes, like the one in cups and stuff. You don't want to try that later on. And I've been streaming for 56 minutes. What the heck? Okay, so moving on. There's a tiramisu scene. Another ad. This girl, this pudding. Big cloud. This looks. I mean, what can I say here? This looks really impressive, but it's just a still image. I think a good I mean, how he made this cloud was that he just created a sphere or something. He sort of sculpted a cloud using sculpted a mesh that sort of resembles the formation of a cloud. Then he added like a displacement modifier with a sky texture to create those little bumps. That's just my opinion. Unless this is some sort of plane that he's using, then I have no idea what he did. Maybe he used if this is a plane that's using a material, he must have used like a noise texture. He overlapped some noise textures over noise textures, then used a color ramp to make some of those make some of the color. No, they're sort of reacting to some sort of light source, so maybe this has to be a mesh rather than a texture on a plane. Otherwise, this looks really cool. What's this? How to make shifting hieroglyphics. Ooh. Is this a tutorial? Really? Oh shit! No. Oh fuck! I've lost a tutorial. Actually, really cool. I want to see how this guy did it. Is there like a link to this in the comments? Oh, here we go. Okay, this one was made by this is made by Chex, who has let's make like a tutorial here. Wait, do I need to move my big head again? God damn it. Now I'm just gonna get rid of my chair. I'm gonna throw it inside. Move my big head to this side. And I think I'll just get rid of this logo. This logo does nothing but block my big head. Alright, let's see what this guy says. How this guy made it. Only 6 minutes, I think. Yeah, it looks like a painting. Yeah, this looks like a painting, right? the cloud. But it has to be like a mesh or something, that cloud painting he did. Oh my god, look at that. Wait, let me get a zoom in on that. Damn. I mean, you know, I parodied, you know, I did a parody of like how you know, how some Blender YouTubers would create overly complicated nodes in their tutorials, and I think this is an example of of one of them. Like, what the fuck is this? This would really scare the this would really scare the Blender beginners out of using the software itself. Oh, he used a. I think he used a AI. He used Midjourney. He just said he just used Midjourney. That's sort of questionable. But okay. I don't know if I support the use of Midjourney, since they sort of use stolen art for creating some of the art they use. But let's ignore that for a bit and see how this guy creates his hieroglyphics. Okay. So he imported two textures, one with the face hieroglyphic and the other one with a triangle hieroglyphic. Then he used a mix color node to switch between those two, and using a factory, I think he's going to switch it from one to the next. Okay, I'm just gonna skip to this. You guys can watch it. Just go check out Check's channel if you want to see how he made this hieroglyph animation. Ooh, what's this? Alright, so I think what he did was I think he kind of automated he made like a transition using these nodes right here, and I think I can easily make that in Blender. And then what's this? Okay. I want to see how he did the particle effect. Oh yeah, he used geometry nodes for that. That's cool. And then if it's geometry nodes, how did he make it fall off and stuff? Oh my god, wait, what's that? What the heck is this? Oh yeah, he definitely used some sort of physics properties for this. Fuck, you know guys, speaking from experience, physics properties just suck if you have a very bad computer. I tried learning about physics properties before, learning about the physics, using physics in Blender, and it would just completely lag my computer. Even if I'm not live streaming and shit, freaking I hate using the particle physics in Blender. I'd rather just manually keyframe animations rather than rely on Blender and automating it for me and making animations and shit. So yeah, I'd rather not do this actually. I don't think I would use this tutorial, or at least use the the particle system here. But anyways, it's a good tutorial. No, maybe use less Midjourney, unless they figure out a way to, ethically, what's it called? Source out the artists, give them credit for contributing to the making of your AI art generator. Okay, it's a pretty decent tutorial. What's next? This is the hieroglyphic. Oh, this is cool. I think I'm finally confident in my 3D skills. I'm happy with how this turned out. Did the Rube Goldberg machine for a project, and boy did I hate using the cloth fit. Yeah. Oh my god, even the cloth physics sucks. I and freaking collisions, man. I have no idea how to to make collisions work in Blender. I thought that by adding like a collision what's it, collision modifier, that it would maybe make some physics objects collide with each other, but for some reason it would just fall off and go past through any of my collider objects. I just want to say it just sucks. It just sort of sucks the way Blender applies some of their physics. Love it. It kind of looks like a painting. Yeah, this looks more like a painting than anything. Although I think I've seen some people use Photoshop with Blender. With Blender, and I'd say that looks really cool. I don't really use any photo editing software with my 3D models because with my 3D renders, because most of it are animated. But I do appreciate people that can not only that can not only 3D render stuff, but can also composite stuff using Photoshop or GIMP or what's it called, Krita. This looks really cool. He probably must have used like Photoshop for this one. Maybe add like a bloom effect to the lights, or maybe he used he turned on bloom on Eevee to make the lights look more glowy. Overall, looks really pretty sick. There are a lot of blues here, so I think he may have modified the RGB curves in the render engine to make it look look the way it is. Anyway, what's this? Dispersion using cycles. What did he do here? What's happening? Is this a... I think for this one he made a cube, but then he added a circle inside it. Is this a cube or is this a sphere? I can't see. Or unless he's sort of morphing it into a circle at one point, then turning it into a cube. That looks sick. Though I have to wonder, how did he make the reflections in this scene? Like, I think I tried to once study once how to create reflections in Blender, but the more I studied about it, the more I got confused by it. I think there was like a node for it. There's a special node for it in both Eevee and Cycles. I just forgot what the name of it was to create these reflections. But yeah, this looks really cool. I still don't know how he made the reflections though. That's sick. Lately, I feel trapped by stupid giant. Astronaut in an eye. Do you use I think this has to be Photoshop, right? Or maybe he created an eyeball in Blender. I think this one has to be the astronaut also has to be rendered in Blender as well. But for this astronaut right here, he must have used like a photo editing software or something. I would be impressed if this guy made it in Blender. Overall, looks good. Looks good. What is this? I made this. Been doing digital art since 2016 and Blender since 2020. Put together a montage of my B-Day to show the progress. Hope you enjoy. Depression. Wait, what? What did you see as depression? Oh, this one, this dispersion. You should, yeah, it would be depression if you think about how this guy would have used it to, how this guy used the use some of the nodes in Blender to make that reflection. That would really make me depressed and shit. Oh wow, look at this guy. Is this an art compilation of the renders he did from 2020 and forward? That's cool. It's always inspiring to see how to see a video looking back at a artist's progress in his art. Look at that! Wow, that if this wasn't posted in Blender, I would have thought this was a real person. Like freaking Blender's getting better and better each day. God damn it! Why is this video not loading? What the hell? For some reason the video is not working. Oh well, I want to see this guy. I want to see how this guy made his stuff. Maybe watch it in here. Let's have a link to this. Link to his. I feel like this guy should have a. It has to have like a DeviantArt or something, an ArtStation account. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's that? I want to see that. What's that? Oh, like, can I just see what's this? What's that doing? Yo, that looks sick. Yeah, that looks really cool. The way you use colors on those clouds. Right now, that's a good lighting. Okay, some of the renders in his past work looks really bland in terms of color, but as he sort of moved on to better artworks, he found a way to make use of the lighting, which is really cool. It's the first art he's ever made with Marilyn Monroe. You know, that reminds me of my first YouTube video on this platform. Have you guys ever checked my first YouTube video? It's a Minecraft video of me doing a parkour map, and it's sort of cringy to look back in that video because I had a very terrible mic, and I was recording on this Chinese knockoff of a iPhone, and the quality of the video was so freaking cringy. I don't know if I can watch that video again. It looks. I think I can show you guys my first ever video on YouTube. Hold on, if I search up the vanilla log. If I search up the vanilla log and I turn on I can turn on desktop audio for this because I'm pretty sure I haven't used I didn't use any what's it called? Any copyright music for my first video because I didn't know how to add music at that time. Yeah, this is my first ever video on the channel. It's called Minecraft Pitfall. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, what the hell was I doing? What the hell was I doing back in 2016? This looks so cringy. Of course, it had to be a Minecraft. It had to be a Minecraft video. You can't have a first video without having it be cringy or be a Minecraft video. Look at this shit. Oh my god. I even have this sort of watermark in the bottom right corner here. As we'll be zen. What the hell? Oh my god. Wait. Oh fuck. And I barely commentated on this because I was just because I didn't know how to commentate at the time, and I was just going eh. My freaking 26, my freaking 16-year-old self struggling with this parkour map. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? And I think I fell off in this part. Oh, I didn't. Come on, old me, let's go. Ah, here we go. fuck? Oh my god, the sound is so... It's piercing my ear right now, what the fuck?
I hear it right now.
Oh my god. What the heck was that? They just... What did you... What the fuck was that? Did I just have a seizure or something at that at that point? Oh my god. So I can't even read the sign at the back there because the video was so low quality. Oh my god, it's only 360p. It was only 360p. No one would watch this. What the fuck? I can barely understand. I can barely hear what I'm saying because the audio was so muffled. Oh my god, what were people saying at that time? Oh, hey, did YouTube delete it or something? Oh, here we go. Love the video. I would mean a lot to me to check out my Let's Play of Tap Heroes. What did I say at this time? Sure, dude. Anyone who comments something great in this video is considered. Was I really desperate for a sub to sub at that time? What the fuck? Hey, dude. Nice video. I left a like. You have a great channel. Could you please have a look at my channel if you can? Please subscribe to me. Okay, these guys were definitely just going for a sub to sub at that time. My god, was I really falling for this scam? Sure, smiley face. What the fuck? I can't look at this. This came out at a cringy time of my life when I barely understood the environment, the social environment at the time. But anyway, this is a good video. You had a very good first part compared to my very first video on YouTube. Anyways. What are you talking about? What do you mean super high quality Ouija? That was the I mean, I guess there's some quality to it, quote unquote. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy to watch a Minecraft video at that time. Oh wait, what did it say? What did it say? This can be cringy if you don't have a mic to speak with. Allow my first live stream playing Fortnite. You played Fortnite, man? Okay. I guess that's this generation's version of Minecraft. It's either gonna be Minecraft or Fortnite. That's gonna be your first vid if you're starting a gaming channel. It's only inevitable if you're a 16-year-old going to start a YouTube channel or something. Oh my god. Anyways, that's good content. You know what? Maybe for these last few posts, I want to see what are the memes I'm posting in the Blender subreddit. Meme? Pondering with the orb. What do I see? What does he see? This is a very boring meme. Why am I supposed to get out of this freaking render? Like he's staring at an orb. Anyway, this looks a very decent. It's like a very decent render. Maybe if he added like a what's it called? He added like a blur, a depth to field to it. Maybe it would have looked much better. Am I ready for it right now? I'm not ready for Weta. What is this? When you finish a rig and need to test it with commonly known poses, making serious art involving your OC, making meme templates involving your OC. This is your OC? We're just talking about Minecraft, and the first thing I see here is a freaking I don't know, maybe I think a 60-year-old kid contemplating about his OC. You know, I wonder if this kid would look back in this post and think about how cringy it was that he made his OC a Minecraft, basically a Minecraft skin. Oh my god, Vac Knightley. I hope you grow up to revisit this meme. Say your experience in Blender without saying your experience in Blender. Ooh, I want to see what this. I want to see what the comments are in this. My fingers are always standing on the Control and S key. I mean, that can be applied to to anyone. Anyone experienced with a software. I think this the control the save function is a universal thing. I got 4 different whip files of the same model that have the final in the name. I have to say though, this is pretty much relatable. Like I think I've named for my last project the Donkey Kong animation. I think I named 4 different video files the final one, only to realize that I had to edit out the way I transitioned some scenes and the way I put some music into it. Like, holy shit. I remember the I remember the Blender game engine. Oh my god, dude! I speaking of which, man, guys, I think it's called the Blender. What up I heard from somewhere that someone was recreating the Blender game engine, and this is coming from a guy that was introduced to Blender way after it was sort of removed from Blender back in back in 2.79. I saw Blender using 2.81 and never experienced a Blender game engine. And it was only through recommendations on YouTube that I figured out that Blender was actually once a game engine, which I think is not impossible to think about, because not only is Blender a 3D modeling software, but it's also a video editor, a VFX editor, in a 2D animation editor. It's like Blender is like the Swiss Army knife of software. It's like, what the hell? And it wouldn't be a stretch to think that Blender was once a game engine. Now, what do you guys think about the Blender game engine? Was it any good? Was it any good to begin with? Why was it why was it removed? Luigi, do you know why? Do you know why it's removed from Blender? Let me check my chat real quick. I'm ready for weather. Mining away. What am I doing again? Also, when am I getting back at it again? Never even knew about the game engine. Yeah, me too. Though from what I've seen, it worked the same way as you work with the material and geometry nodes. Like, the way to apply physics to a game object was through this sort of node network, but from all of my previews of it, the game engine looked really primitive compared to what I've seen through the glimpses I've seen through Unity and Unreal. Like, I don't see like a game developer using it if they are, you know, well versed in scripting stuff already, like with JavaScript and Python. Anyways, let's go back to the comment section. What else is here? I can make a smoothie without making a mess on the counter. Okay, that's very funny. Haha, Blender, right? Blender is a master of Blender, guys. Not the application. It's the freaking it's the thing you found in the kitchen. Very funny. I want to downvote it, but I'm not really logged into the I'm not logged into Reddit right now. Delete the cube. You know, you say delete the cube, but a high-minded person like myself would not delete the cube, but would instead delete the cube once, then go to the file section, then go down to the options until you find the save startup file, and press on that. And that way, every time you start up Blender, like if I start up Blender right now, you would see. Hold on, I gotta pull up Blender real quick. I want to show you guys how a real expert would delete the cube, not the whole frick. You don't just delete the cube every time. That's just inefficient, you know. If you wanna delete the cube like a pro, is how I would do it. All right, I would delete the cube, add cube. Yeah, don't. You are a noob. You are a noob if you you are a noob if you keep deleting the cube, adding a cube and shit. That's not how a real expert does it. Here's how I would do it. Here's how I would do it for you freaking noobs out there. Hold on, let me just pull up Blender real quick. Wait, where's it? Here it is. Here. Wait, no. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So normally you would see when I start up my file, no cube, boys. That's how good I am. Before Blender even starts, the cube is already deleted. That's how good I am. And the way you do it, guys, the way you do it is you know, say for example, I start up a file like this. When you start up Blender, you would get a light, a cube, and a camera, which sucks. The cube sucks. So what you would do is delete the cube once, go to the file right here, go to defaults, and just press save startup file. That way, every time you start Blender, no cube at all. Freaking final snap in an instant. I'm so much of a pro, guys. This guy right here, where is it? This guy right here, this freaking guy, Savage Maw. This guy's a noob. This guy's a noob. If he thinks deleting the cube is just, you know, it's just it's a pro move. No, you don't delete the cube. You freaking JoJo Bizarre Adventure that shit, and make sure the cube never existed in the first place. That's the way you delete the cube. All right. Anyways, what else is here? My electricity bill is oddly high. Nah, Savage. But I don't. Oh my god, really, guys? You guys are Ouija. You're an idiot. If you are a pro, I'm an anti-cube. You are a pro cube, and that's pro cubes are pro cubes should be deleted. You know, you pro cubes don't know nothing compared to us anti-cubes. Anti-cubes like me know how to work efficiently in Blender. You guys. You want to start World War right now, Ouija? You want to start World War 3 right now? You freaking noob. I'm not the noob. You the noob. You're the noob. Oh well. Okay. That's pro cube best. Oh, anti cube. Boys, like this video if you are an anti cube. Subscribe if you're an anti cube boy. Anyways, back to I don't want to be too political. Let's get all the political discussions out of the way, and scroll through this the Blender subreddit. Oh my god, what is this here? I spend most of my time in the scripting tab. Oh guys, I need to take a breather here. Alright. The scripting tab, wow. I haven't seen anyone use the scripting tab usually. I once used the scripting tab once to explore explore the benefits of maybe using it to make my own add-ons, but man, I don't wanna I would rather just download add-ons rather than make my own add-ons, because learning Python in itself, the Blender Python module, is it's a really tedious process. You can delete the default cube. Not really a expert move. Blender Blender game engine. I put remesh voxel size to 0. I no longer have a computer. That's not a pro move, that's a beginner move. Choose so art. My eyes hurt and my fingers are red. I think that's just a digital artist thing, or I think that's just the mark of anyone who gets into digital art, you know. Use render as a curse. Not really. I use fake user. Fake user. Is that the? Are you talking about the? You're talking about that little option in the material tab that that, what's it called? I think it either duplicates your material, or it makes sure it saves your material before closing Blender. I think that's what it is. I did the Anvil tutorial instead of the donut one. Yeah, guys, remember the Anvil tutorial? I started using Blender by following Andrew Price's the Blender Gurus donut tutorial 2.81 version, using the 2.81 or 2.83 version. And I only learned about the Anvil tutorial shortly after that. I'd say it still has some merits. The Anvil tutorial, Blender Gurus Anvil tutorial. I learned about what's it called? I learned about creating baking UV maps there from the Anvil tutorial. If you guys want to get into that, the Anvil tutorial is still up. I mean, it's still a pretty relevant tutorial today if you want to learn about baking stuff in Blender. But overall, you can just skip through some of the videos that Blender Guru did for the Anvil. Just skip to the one where he bakes some maps. That's the one that I usually go back to if I want to make some VRM models and I want to bake some shadows and shit. Just want to answer the phone. What? Hey, wait, what's this guy? Installing Filmic manually? Installing Agfa, Kodak, etc. looks. Wait, you can what's it called? You can download color sequencers in Blender. I didn't know that. Yeah, display. You can. I didn't know there are other view transforms. You can download view transforms in Blender. So that's a good thing to learn. Oh well. Okay, guys. I think it's been how long has it been already? An hour and 34 minutes. Wow, that's been a long time since I've streamed. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I have to get ready for dinner right now. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Ouija, for accompanying me for this live stream. I'm gonna save the VOD in this channel so that you guys can maybe watch it long after I stop streaming. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna close stream right now. I hope you guys learned something new in Blender in this stream. I certainly learned a lot in this stream, like creating hieroglyphics, transitional hieroglyphics, and the fact that you can sort of download view transforms and that UV packaging add-on there. So yeah, I might revisit the stream just to get some new ideas. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. and like if you are an anti-cube. Frick you Ouija for being a pro cuber. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye. See you. So, oh well. See you guys. Boop.